Uh,
चलिए, अब हम लोग लाइव हैं तो विधि पूर्वक अपना प्रोग्राम शुरू करते हैं। मैं जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं और हमारे जो लर्न स्पीकर हैं, मैं उनका स्वागत करता हूं। और आज का जो हमारा प्रोग्राम है वो बटरफ्लाइज गार्डन इंस्टॉलेशन के ऊपर है। बटरफ्लाई का एक टॉपिक अपने नाम लेते ही आंखों के आगे रंग छा जाते हैं। और आजकल का जो मौसम है वो भी इंद्रधनुषों वाला मौसम बना हुआ है। आजकल आसमान में भी इंद्रधनुष दिख रहे हैं। आज का जो प्रोग्राम है, हम इस प्रोग्राम से पूरी तरह आनंद का अनुभव महसूस कर रहे हैं ऑलरेडी। और मुझे उम्मीद है कि जब हम राधिका जी को सुनेंगे तो और भी आनंद आएगा। और हम सब मिलकर ये कोशिश करेंगे कि हमारे आसपास कैसे बटरफ्लाइज हो सकती हैं। बहुत लोगों का प्रश्न होता है कि देखते तो हैं बटरफ्लाइज, मेरे घर में कैसे आएंगी। तो आज राधिका जी बताएंगे उनका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा है, कैसे उनके पास जादू की वो छड़ी है जिससे वो बटरफ्लाइज को घर घर इंस्टीट्यूशंस में भेजती हैं। आज उनसे सुनेंगे इस बारे में। तो प्रोग्राम हमारा ये रहेगा, सबसे पहले हम लोग ये उनको सुनेंगे। सुनने के बाद फिर हम थोड़ा सा विचार करेंगे आपस में, जो आपकी क्वेरीज होंगी उसके बारे में बातचीत करेंगे। इस मीट का जो चैट सेक्शन है, आप उसका भरपूर इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, अपनी क्वेरीज को वहाँ रख सकते हैं। एक निवेदन है कि जब स्पीकर बोल रहे हो तब बीच में अपना माइक ऑन मत करिएगा प्लीज़। और जो आपका वीडियो है वो भी आप अगर एंड के ऑन करने के लिए रख लें तो अच्छा है, क्योंकि उससे बैंडविड्थ और इंटरनेट की कनेक्टिविटी जो है फास्ट हो जाती है। तो आपका वीडियो जो है वो आप चाहें तो तब तक के लिए ऑफ रख सकते हैं जब तक इंटरेक्टिव सेशन नहीं होता। ये एक दो चीज़ों की हिदायत के साथ हम लोग अब चलते हैं। इस प्रोग्राम को जो ऑर्गेनाइज करने वाले लोग हैं, मैडम पद्मिनी जो हैं, वो अपने बारे में बताएंगे, और डॉक्टर निज़ा अपने बारे में बताएंगे। जो सोशल सब्सटेंस है वो आपके साथ हमेशा इस तरह के प्रोग्राम लाने के लिए तत्पर रहता है। और ये जॉइंट प्रोग्राम हमारा मंथली प्रोग्राम है। हम इस तरह के प्रोग्राम आपके साथ करते रहते हैं। तो ज़्यादा समय और ना लेते हुए मैं मैडम डॉक्टर निज़ा को इनवाइट करता हूँ, वो ज़रा अपने बारे में और जो टीएस सेंट्रल स्टेट लाइब्रेरी में बताएं और आज के प्रोग्राम के साथ आगाज़ करें।
So, a very good morning and welcome to everyone. I welcome you all on behalf of the Central State Library, Spurti, Social Substance, and on our own behalfs, whoever the organizers are today. And I welcome Madam Radhika for having acceded to our request and spared her valuable time to be with us and share with us and ponder on this wonderful topic on butterflies. So, thank you so much, ma'am, for being with us. I welcome all the participants on Google Meet as well as on Facebook Live. So, I feel this is a great time also to share about this topic as the Wildlife Week is also going on. And this is something so interesting because I remember when we were children, we used to have a lot of butterflies in the garden, but that thing I feel is missing these days. Because I remember we used to go to the plants, we used to catch the butterflies and show to other friends, then we used to leave them. But with our children, we don't notice that thing. So maybe the butterflies are much, much less than what they are at that time. So I think Madam will be able to tell us more on that. Regarding the Central State Library, we are a public library in Chandigarh, and apart from the books, which is a main part of the library, we have a lot of activities for all age groups. Because being a public library, we have children, students, professionals. Thank you. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
So sorry. Thank you, Dr. Lisa, and thank you, Dr. Arun Bansalji. I'm so fascinated. Then, whenever I make a story of butterflies or something like that, I have a puppet coming up like this, and I only may teach children make butterfly puppets.
Oh, so cute.
And I always wonder why these butterflies are not to be seen these days, what has happened, and other things. And sometimes when I find them somewhere, I take a picture, and I'm so happy that day. And this is a sari which I painted 20 years ago because my son was so much fond of butterflies. So whole sari is of butterflies.
Oh, wow.
I just keep it as a treasure because I don't want to lose them. They also start flying, then it will be a bad thing for me. And there are lots of songs with respect to butterflies. Titili Ude, we used to sing all those things. And then a poem in English is butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. See, but butterflies being inspiring everyone as such. Just a moment. Inspiring everyone But what's the reason that we are not able to see them? Then I found this a wonderful butterfly lady, Miss Radhika Chintalpatti. She is an educationist, a nature enthusiast, a huge fan of who does experiments with the potentials of a power of science, a BSc and MSc graduate in zoology, and also holds master's degrees in psychology. She is a teacher by profession. She teaches biology and also an environmental management enthusiast. She works at Glendale Academy in Hyderabad. She holds a global teacher certification from Illinois University. More than that, she is a Limca Book of Record holder for the largest origami butterfly making. Congratulations, ma'am. And I welcome Ms. Radhika to our Bioscope virtual talk show too. And now the floor is open to you, and we would like to know from you more about butterflies and how we can also invite them. And once they are back in our gardens, we can also start singing. I usually have plants and then I don't spray any fertilizers or pesticides to them. I always have caterpillars. So my daughters told, why you only have here? Why don't you start in other places? So that's how I happened to meet my management, school management, and they kindly agreed to give a space to develop a garden. So once I developed, then all the values started adding there. Whether it is educational or scientific or whatever you add, you can see there. It's a huge difference we have made there. So then we started, why only in one place? Why not to the rest of the city? So slowly it went on to various places, and butterflies are thriving in their new places. So here, the major thing what we see is about how to bring them back. They are there, but they are not coming to us. Why? Why are they not coming is the question, right? So I'll start my presentation. Here you go. Just a moment. Yes. So here I present my PPT. So today you're going to have a Renzuas with butterflies. So you are going to meet them, know them, understand about them, how you can invite them into your gardens, into your lives. What changes will they bring to you is all what we are going to learn today. I hope I have learned, so I want to share that with you people. So you always see these butterflies. We delight in the beauty, but we hardly admit that what are the changes it has gone through to become so beautiful. It takes so much time, it takes so much of acceptance to change. That's what a butterfly signifies. The metamorphosis it goes through. So basically, butterflies, we can call them as the pollinators. So you can see here, there's a bee. Pollinators like bees and butterflies are just not for fun to watch. They serve a critical purpose. Now there are children here in this group. Can someone quickly tell me what is that critical purpose they are doing? What is that they are doing here?
Formation.
Pollination. Right? That's why we call them as pollinators. So what is pollination? I'm a teacher, so I will be asking questions. Please. What is that pollination? What does it happen with that? What happens with that?
Fruits and seeds develop.
Yes. So pollinators bring the pollen, right? Okay. So pollinators bring the pollen and hand it over. Now once the pollen is here, you can see a butterfly here on the flowers and all. They come, they hand over the pollen, they fertilize and produce fruits, seeds. That's how we get the next generation seeds. Next generation is provided by the pollinators. You can see the amount of work they are doing for us. 75% of world's flowers are pollinated by bees, moths, and butterflies. 75%. Can you imagine? No. Birds and moths. Basically, we are looking into birds, butterflies and moths. They are highly diverse in group.
around 250,000 species are there around the world. And of all the animals we know, they form a quarter of them. So that means they are a huge diverse group, right? So here, 12,000 moth species have been recorded in India, and that number is not yet correct because we are still finding so many that it will take some more time. So this is an emerald green moth. You must have noticed it. It looks bright green, beautiful green. Then about 1,500 species are found in across India, and across the world there are 17,000 species are there. Right? Okay, this is all information. Would you all agree with this statement? If there were a beauty contest for any insect, butterflies would win by a landslide. Would you all agree? Yes, yes, yes. They are colorful, beautiful, they don't harm us, they make us feel good. Yes, agreed? Then comes the next point. Although they are very extremely helpful, they are exquisite beings, yet we don't refrain from killing them. Is that right? Do we kill them? We are killing them, right? Why are we killing them? Why are we killing them? Tell me why? Why are we killing them? Why? Any answer? That is to protect our crops. So we say we are protecting our crops. By killing them, we are protecting our crops. Is it relevant? Do you find any relevance? They are helping us by pollinating, and we are killing them to protect our crops, we say. Yes. We are spraying pesticides to kill insects. Butterflies are also insects. So poor things, they are also dying. Agreed? Children, do we find a point there? Yes? Aditi Singh is saying yes. Okay, so what we do is we spray pesticides. So pesticides that we spray like this are not only harmful for bees, not only harmful for the pests, they are also killing the bees and butterflies. This is what the scientist says. So these are the news reports. 37 billion bees are dead. See? So by the time if the bees are dead, who is going to pollinate them? Pesticides are harming bees in literally every way possible. See, these are the news reports. But then we say, we have to grow our crops, we will kill them. So that is one big drawback. Okay. Then what are we doing? We don't grow crops, right? We are busy in our cities and all. Yes? We are city, most of us are city. So we are not into agriculture and all. But then how can we save them? What do we do? What we do is, oh my God, I'm scared of caterpillar, and we kill them. And gardeners, what they do is, we have gardens in schools and colleges and all. Gardeners, what they do is, they say, we get local plants. We don't get local plants. We want some other plant from some other country. So we get ixoras from Singapore and the starbuds from some other country. While they come, their pests will not come. Right? We get from international place, our local insects cannot survive there. Plants are there, they are looking beautiful, but they don't have a place to live. Right? So they die. And these tiny butterflies cannot fly long distance to find a place and lay the eggs. That is one drawback. They are tiny, no? Do they have so much of energy like us? So they can't travel. They can't travel, they don't lay eggs. So they die. What can we do? Kiddos, tell me, what can we do? Can we do something at our own place? Local
We can
plants.
plant local plants.
Yes, very good. We can go for local plants. Now, how we do? Right. See how they are looking. How are they? This one is seeing you people. How is it? This one is going down. These are all at my own place. How is this? Nighttime I saw it eating a bud, a floral bud it is eating, so I took a picture. This one during daytime. They're looking good or bad?
Good.
They're looking good, no? Poor things, they don't have place. But if we provide place, they come and sit and have their food. Slowly they turn into cocoons like this. See? Nice, huh? Cocoons are good. So from them comes the butterflies like this. Various butterflies come like this. Various types. You want to see a cocoon? Shall I show you a cocoon? Huh? I got a pot. So you people pin me so that you can see a cocoon here. You pin me there, you will be able to see a cocoon here. It's a tiny cocoon, right? Visible? Oh. This is a small pot on which the butterflies have come. Because we don't disturb them, they are surviving here. Yesterday, this one left the place. From this cocoon, this also, it has left. So it is a white, black and red color butterfly. Yes. Here also you can see one more. Visible? Tiny cocoon. Very tiny cocoon. So I don't disturb them. They just leave. I got them into the room so that I can show you people. Right? Tiny cocoons. Because we don't disturb them, they are able to survive. And I provide them the certain things, whatever is required. So what is that required and all we'll go through now. Now how do you develop a butterfly garden? You choose a sunny place. See, India is a tropical country. We find so much of sun, right? So find a sunny place, a little sheltered location, not open bright one. Then they need warm temperatures to fly. So ours is a warm temperature, so they fly. You just keep one rock because butterflies want to warm themselves up. So they come and sit on a rock which is getting warm. So basking spot we can call it as. It sits on the warm area and sits. Now what you have to do is don't buy anything. No chemical pesticide, no fertilizer to be used. Remember, it's going to be very deadly for them. Just don't use any chemical fertilizer, nor any manure, nor any pesticide. Only your kitchen waste you can use it and compost it and use here. Now the next one. So what are the plants you have to keep? These are the caterpillar host plants or larval host plants we say. See, every caterpillar, if you have seen different caterpillars, right? In the previous 4 clips, you have seen various caterpillars. They have different mouth parts. You see, they have a different mouth part. I didn't want to show the anatomy. That's not really cool to see, so I didn't. But you can see them eating the buds and leaves. Their mouth parts are different. So their necessities are different. Okay? Each one has hardly 2-3 plants. Beyond that, they won't go. If they are not available, see what mother butterfly does, you know. Your mother also prepares food at home, right? Morning she'll give you milk and all. गरम गरम दे देती है, बॉइल्ड मिल्क देती है आपको. नो ना, टेम्परेचर चेक करके थोड़ा नॉर्मल मिल्क देते हैं ना, है ना. हाँ, ऐसी है बटरफ्लाई. मम्मी बटरफ्लाई भी ऐसी है. It doesn't go and lay eggs anywhere. It will check whether my baby can eat this or not. So it goes there, scratches the leaf and tastes it. If mother butterfly finds any kind of chemical there, it will not lay the eggs. जैसे गरम गरम पानी मम्मी दूध नहीं देते ना, वैसे. It won't lay the eggs. So it goes in search of finding a suitable leaf to lay the eggs. If the leaves are not available, it dies like that. Because a butterfly's lifespan is also very less, very, very limited. The poor thing, it will die. If it lays eggs, so for example, a group of butterflies lays 800 eggs, hardly 50 reach the adult stage. Because there are so many organisms which will eat away their eggs, like ants. So after egg stage, next one is a caterpillar stage, where the wasps and all will eat it. As they grow, birds, wasps and all eat it. As they grow, they form a chrysalis, then forms the adult. So imagine, I hope you all can calculate. Out of 800 eggs, only 50 is reaching. What is the percentage of survival? Survival rate. Think and answer. Okay, so due to all these reasons, butterflies are becoming lesser in number. So we have lost so many butterflies in this process. The past, say, some 50 years, we are using pesticides and fertilizers, because of which the butterflies are not able to survive. So what can we do now? We can bring plants like Murraya korengi. ये कड़िया पत्ता बोलते हैं ना, सब्जी में डालते कड़ी पत्ता, हाँ वो. Then Nerium, it's a pink flower, pink and white flowers usually put on hedges and all. That works. Milkweed is one of the best plants for this. So butterfly bush, Ixora, pentas, these are all for attracting the adult one. So when we are setting up a butterfly garden, we are like providing a mall for the butterfly. It will come, eat the food from the Ixora, pentas, it will be collecting the honey. Then we'll see, okay, all these plants are there, I can lay eggs. Then it tests and then lays the eggs. That's how I have got different caterpillars in my home also. At school, at my home, all this because of that. Okay. So where to develop? Where can we develop butterfly gardens? Where can we develop the butterfly gardens? Think.
Places where it's warm.
Where? In which place can you develop a garden? Can you do it in your balcony? Can you do it in your school? Colleges? Hospitals? Anywhere. We can do it anywhere. Just anywhere. Okay? We can do it anywhere. So as small as a pot, just now I showed you a pot, right? A tiny pot. There also you can grow. And the best part of the growing butterfly garden is you don't need to worry so much because they are all local plants, right? You're not going to buy any pesticide. You're not going to buy any fertilizer for it. You don't need to cut it or prune it. छोड़ दो, बस लाओ, घर में रखो, छोड़ दो. It will survive on its own. Isn't it easy? Yashvi, Sukhant, Twinkle. Is it easy?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes.
Right? It's so easy. You can put some pots. One pot is also fine. It can survive happily. So what are the values? Now we are doing something. It should have some importance, right? If you are starting at your school, if there are any teachers here, if you are starting at the school, you can show the children the life cycle, the eggs, the caterpillars, how they are growing, how the chrysalis, the cocoon is formed, when is it releasing. So children can make a document all this, take pictures and understand. Believe me, at least say some 6 teachers told me that they have never seen an egg or a cocoon, live cocoon. They only saw caterpillars and they saw butterflies, but they haven't seen the cocoon stage itself. 6 teachers told me that from various places. So we ourselves have not seen. What will we teach the children? And the teachers can also teach about how the wing pattern is there on the butterfly. How can that be used? So here I can add one thing. Looking at the pattern of the wings, wing design and all, solar panels are developed. Solar panels are developed looking at the wings of the blue butterfly. Blue butterfly is there on that. So we can even understand that way. So migration, how the migration of the butterflies happen. What is that? Mexico, you'll see the migration of huge butterflies. So that is one thing. Parasitism, how the parasites attack and all, we can show all this in the school. As a teacher, you can show. So any teachers are there, you can see. So what is the ecosystem value they add? Butterflies are there, we say ecosystem is healthy. Why? Because if butterflies are there, there are other invertebrates. If there are other invertebrates, pollination is happening, natural pest control is happening, then there is a constant food chain continuing. The invertebrate is eaten by another one, they are eaten by another one, like that. So presence of butterflies indicate a healthy butterfly, a healthy ecosystem. So they are an important link in the food chain. You can see these are pictures I got from the net, because I was not able to take the picture of a butterfly being eaten by a lizard and all. I couldn't take it because I love butterfly, but it's a natural thing, right? So I didn't disturb them. Moths and butterflies are an important link in the food chain, because these organisms, these birds and reptiles survive with them, right? If the food is not there, what will happen to the birds and lizards and all? They die, right? So that is where they form an important link. Okay. So scientific value. These are the model organisms for us to study about the habitat loss. So what all we were discussing about the pesticide use and all that comes under habitat loss. Due to climate change, the butterflies are not able to survive. As would be expected, they are delicate organisms. So therefore, they are very sensitive. If the butterflies are less in number, it's a warning signal. Remember, children, it's a warning signal for the environment. If they are not there, it is a serious issue. We have to work on it. Now, are they beautiful? They are, right? So they are portrayed as freedom, beauty, peace, everywhere, everything. But when it comes to protection, we are not looking into it. That is the drawback. It's been studied for the past 300 years. People are studying butterflies, right? Aesthetic value. How is it? How many of you want to see that continue? Good, good, good. You all want to see? They're flying like that, right? You feel good? So what are your feelings when you see butterflies flying like that? Quickly type in the chat box. What is that you're feeling? Fascinating. Very good, Jasween. Then, whatever term comes to your mind. Freedom. Very good, Nisa. Next. Stars. Very good. Feeling relaxed, heaven, unbelievable. Can I be a butterfly too? Very good. Right. We want to fly. Okay. Amazing colors. Right. So many nice feelings are coming. Are there any feelings of sadness seeing them? You're feeling good, right? That's what even Sir David Attenborough says. It's a simple pleasure of looking at butterflies in the garden is calming to the soul and spirit. So that's the health value they add. That's the health value they add. You can see Sir David Attenborough enjoying a butterfly. He has moths in his hand. Right? The day you see a butterfly coming out, eclosing and moving out will be really so happy. It will last for another 8 to 10 days. Till another butterfly comes. It will be really nice, children. You will be totally involved. I assure that. Right. Now, how can you work on this? How do you work on this? Whenever you have occasion like a birthday or anniversary or something, now instead of gifting the very bouquets or something like that, gift a larval host plant. I do that for New Year and for all these things. All these my plants are there. I plant them and then I put them in small soil, cover it with an aluminum foil and gift them. So it's not going to, we are not going to spend anything, but we are going to save the butterfly species. Make them also understand. I do that. So gift butterfly plants. Instead of buying expensive roses and flowers and all, do this. So you are a student. You can write a letter to your management, to your authorities, that we can start a butterfly garden. If you are living in apartments, you tell your apartment management members and all, ask your president to start. Because you can start it with a small pot also, right? And these are local plants. You don't need to spend much. No need to spend water. No need to spend in buying. All for free. Happiness for free. So you encourage people to observe the nature, understand it. You write to your communities, to your state, you can write. So I did this through my school. I asked children to see, I don't force them. I asked them, how many of you like this? When I took a session, they were all happy. So they started writing letters to our municipal corporation, Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation. So we created a petition. We spoke to the people. They said they will start, but as usual, it's taking little time, but it will start. So you can raise awareness among your friends. You talk to them how it helps and all. So you yourself can write a blog or create a vlog, write newspaper articles so that people come to know. So if you, I can see only few children here, Aditi, Yashvi and all. So if you are writing about butterfly garden, it would be very impactful, right? So a child is asking, then everybody says, chalo, let us do. A child is asking. When we ask, they say, it's okay. So as a butterfly is an indicator species, we need to grow. But why are we saying only butterfly garden? Why not any other garden? Why not a moth garden? Why not something else? We are using butterfly as a metaphor, as an indicator, as a easily identifiable thing. Okay? So you have butterfly garden, you have many more invertebrates coming there. Butterfly is only a name we are giving, right? And they have indicator value, as already told. The moment you see more butterflies in a place, you can rest assured that it's going to be a healthy ecosystem, right? Because they need intact ecosystem, not a broken or fragmented one. They need flowers for their nectar, specific host plants. They need bare soil. They need moist soil. So all these are there, then all the animals will come there, right? So we take butterfly as a name. So this is what the Guardian newspaper has told. If the insect apocalypse occurs, our world will grind to a halt without them. Just an insect apocalypse. Only insects are removed with our pesticides and all. We are not going to have anything. In another few years, the whole life on the earth would vanish. Right? So these are the other invertebrates we have found in our butterfly garden. You can see this turning to you and talking to you. Can you see a green grasshopper? A green spider? So you can see some caterpillars. This is a pot again, a small pot. You can see so many black and red caterpillars here. Can you? Then is a nice spider here. What did I get? This is a stick insect. It was dancing in our garden. And then this is a huge moth, Atlas moth. It is around 13 centimeters. You have a scale? 15 centimeter scale? Yes, it is that size. And luckily it landed on my hand. अच्छा लग रहा है? अच्छा लग रहा है आपको?
Very, very pretty. Maybe it knows that you are a butterfly lady.
I feel honored. See, these are the types of moths we have seen. See, this is perching here. There is another one. They are all different. If you notice, their shape, size, color, and all is different. So your area becomes enriched with these many types of insects during a sunny time. So after 10:30, 11, you will find more. Okay, and usually where there are plenty of flowers and not these pruned places, vacant areas, fields, and all are ideal for your photography. Now don't chase them; they will run away. They will fly away. We can't fly; they will fly. So what we do is just to wait. Nature works on its own terms and conditions. They won't listen to us. So we have to wait for them. Let them wait. Let them sit somewhere. Then we go. But if we are casting our shadow on them, then they will not. They will fly away. Moment there is a temperature change with our shadow, they will fly away. So approach them slowly and from an angle you take. And I suggest you keep on clicking. Keep on clicking. You don't know which one you will get. By the time you start, it will fly away. Don't keep setting it. Right? Set it in such a way ready, then start clicking and clicking. So you can choose and you can delete whatever you don't need later. So that's how I do. I have around 3,000 photos in my mobile, mostly of caterpillars and butterflies only. Shall we do a origami? You all have paper with you? You all have paper with you? Shall we do? Okay. So which one? Which color you want? I got color papers for you people. Which color you want? Yellow? We'll do yellow butterfly. Okay. For origami, we need a square paper. Take a square paper, make it into square. So how do? We take and we fold it like this. So it becomes into a square. Yes. Press it and cut this extra part. This part we can do as a small butterfly later. First we learn with the big one. We'll do the small one later. Ready? Okay, so fold the other side also. It becomes like this. 2 lines can be seen, right? Then put it like this and press. Put a finger on it and then press little. You will find them becoming into this. It will become like this. Just hold it in the middle and little press, you will see.
Ma'am, can you repeat?
Got it?
Can you repeat?
You have made it into 2 lines? 2 lines?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you press in the middle. You take it here and press. So you will get it like this. 2 have gone inside, it become a V. 2 parts have gone inside like this. Yes. Good. Yes. Now we'll fold this one and this one. Within there itself. This will come here only. It was like this. Just fold it into half. It will come there. Over? Okay. Now take the other side and fold it here.
Ma'am, you can repeat.
Yes, yes. So where are you? Then my just a moment, I'll make it square. So you made one line. So square, please. Ah, yes. Someone in Arun sir has done it. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Arun
one.
sir,
The other
expert.
side. We folded it the other side.
This is okay.
It changed to some other direction, ma'am.
Like this? Like this?
I don't know. I don't think it is that side. Okay, now it is this side. 4 sides lines are there.
Okay.
Diagonal lines are there, children. Hold it in the middle. Ah, yes, yes, Yashvi. Hold these two. Hold these two one side and these two one side. Push them inside. You will get a V-shaped structure. Got it? How many of you have got?
Okay. This I have succeeded till here.
Yeah, successful. Now you fold it like this. Here only.
That also I did.
There only.
Uh,
Both the sides.
that also I did.
Right?
Uh,
Yes, yes. Now you are right.
This is also same, but maybe a little bit of more size, a big fold.
Now you fold it in such a way that it comes ahead of it.
Sure, we have to reverse it.
Comes ahead of it.
We have to reverse it, isn't it? Turn over. Huh?
It's okay, it's okay. It comes little ahead of it. Then this becomes the face of it. We press it. We open this. This becomes the button.
एज इशित आज हमारे टेक्निकल फैसिलिटेटर हैं. इशित, क्या आप मैम का राधिका मैम का वीडियो पिन कर सकते हो हमें, ताकि वो बड़ा होकर स्क्रीन पे दिखाई दे. अभी उनकी पिन है प्रेजेंटेशन. अगर आप कर सकते हो तो मैम का जहां वो बना रहे हैं उस वीडियो को पिन कर दो. लेकिन फिर आपको वापस पिन किया. ठीक है, डन.
Is ready? Yes, mirror ready. Right? It's easy. Small 9 steps you can finish it off.
Very beautiful.
Shall I do it again, sir? Arun sir, shall I do it again?
It is very beautiful, ma'am, and we can proceed with the lecture, and then we at the end of अगर demand होगी तो दोबारा हम repeat कर लेंगे.
ठीक है.
Yeah.
So to show that the butterflies are really magnificent, I made a huge one. This is how I made. I added newspapers. I didn't want to waste the paper, so it is a reuse recycle type. So I attached papers, newspapers, and then I folded it.
Wow,
So this is the present Limca Book of Records. So far it is the biggest one. It is 14 feet and 9 feet.
Wow.
Wow, very good. Me too. Nice color. Arun sir, somebody in your place is doing, I guess.
Sir's children.
He's Ishit. I was talking about him only.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. So this is the biggest one. Then, so thank you so much. These are all. Just now I showed you a cocoon that is of this bird, this butterfly. This is also at home. Everything is at home. It's been 1.5 years we didn't go out. No, घर में ही सब मिल रहा है. Dear Step Park, Social Substance, Central State Library, Chandigarh. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
All right.
So I'm open for questions now.
Such a wonderful session. In fact, Radhika, very thankful that you took your time and you came here. I got to learn a lot, in fact.
Yeah, really,
Speaking-
you all got to learn a lot. Thank you so much. And I think very soon everybody will be making their own butterfly gardens at home.
Yes. Actually, you can boast. Actually, you can go to school and tell them, I got caterpillars, I got butterflies. I see children coming and tell me in school, they come and tell me, ma'am, I got 2 caterpillars, I got 4. So it's like pride for them, like a pet for them.
यस इट इज राधिका जी, आपने बहुत अच्छे तरीके से हमें आज बटरफ्लाई गार्डन के बारे में बताया और हम सब ने बहुत कुछ सीखा आज की इस वर्कशॉप में। 1-2 एक्सपीरियंस मैं शेयर करूंगा और फिर जो हमारे चैट बॉक्स में कमेंट्स है फिर उनसे बातचीत करेंगे, इंटरेक्ट करेंगे। हमारे एक मेंबर हैं जिन्होंने एक बार गलती से जो कैटरपिलर होता है ना उसको मार दिया, तो फिर उन्होंने सर्च किया कि भाई ये क्या था, क्या चीज थी ये करने के लिए। तो देन जब उनको रियलाइज हुआ कि ये तो बटरफ्लाई थी, तो ही प्लेज्ड कि भाई मैं आगे से कभी इन कैटरपिलर्स को नहीं मारने वाला। तो इसमें बात यह है कि जब वो अवेयरनेस आ जाती है, जब बच्चों को पता लगता है कि इस तरह के कैटरपिलर्स होते हैं और ये बटरफ्लाइज होते हैं, या इवन मॉथ्स जो आपने बताया, बड़े खूबसूरत मॉथ आपने दिखाए, तो जब ये बच्चों को समझ आता है तो वो कभी भी इनको मारने की कोशिश नहीं करते हैं। तो आज का सेशन जो है, मुझे लगता है कि जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स उन्होंने ज्वाइन किया है, इनकी फोटोग्राफ्स देखकर, कैटरपिलर्स के बारे में देखकर उनको ये ज्ञान हुआ होगा कि इनको कभी नहीं मारना चाहिए और वो उनकी रक्षा करने की बात ही करेंगे। और इसमें जो आपने बहुत अच्छे तरीके से आज जो होस्ट प्लांट बताए, जिसके ऊपर हम फोकस करते हैं लगातार, कि आमतौर पे हमारे साथ गार्डनर से पूछते भी हैं कि हम कौन सा प्लांट लगाएं जिससे कि हमारे पास बटरफ्लाइज आए। तो जो आपने वो लिस्ट भी हमें बताई वो भी बड़ी ही कारागार हमारे साथ है। और जैसा कि हमने शुरू में डिस्कस किया था कि हम लोग ऐसी किताब भी कर सकते हैं, पीडीएफ्स बना सकते हैं लोगों तक पहुंचाने के लिए। जो प्रेजेंटेशन आपने बनाई है उसको कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं हम ऐसी पीडीएफ्स में, लोगों तक पहुंचे, वो बार बार देखें, ताकि जब भी नया सीजन आता है तो प्लांटेशन जब भी नहीं होती है तो एक एक प्लांट वो बटरफ्लाइज को बुलाने वाला भी लगाएं, तो वो भी बड़ा जरूरी है। और जो आपने हमें प्यूपास दिखाए और आपने हमें उसके जो कोकून की बातें बताई, जो आपने हमें बताया कि किस हो, और जो बड़ी बटरफ्लाइज भी होती हैं वो बड़े पेड़ों के पत्तों के नीचे अगर आप देखें तो अपनी अपनी जगह ले रही होती हैं, तो वो एक टाइम भी बड़ा आपके लिए सूटेबल होता है बटरफ्लाइज की फोटोग्राफी करने के लिए। तो बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से आपने हमें मैम बताया। और जो क्वेरीज हमारे पास आई हैं, तो एक ने तो आपका पहले एड्रेस पूछा है और आपका कॉन्टेक्ट पूछा है, तो आप जरूर आप बताइएगा ताकि आपसे दोबारा कॉन्टेक्ट कैसे किया जा सके। और फिर कुछ लोगों के बड़े इंपॉर्टेंट और बड़े वंडरफुल प्रेज के मैसेजेस आए हैं, तो अब वो प्रेज के मैसेज तो आपको एक मैं साथ ही बोल देता हूँ कि बहुत 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 बढ़िया। अब थोड़ी सी जो क्वेरीज हैं उसके बारे में चर्चा करते हैं। तो एक क्वेरी मैं पहली जो मेरे पास दिख रही है, मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ कि अगर सर्दियां आ जाती हैं ड्यूरिंग विंटर, व्हाट केयर एक्स्ट्रा शुड बी टेकन अबाउट द बटरफ्लाइज, क्योंकि हमने लगातार कहा है कि वो जो वार्म होती हैं, गर्म होती हैं, उनको वो चाहिए, गर्मी चाहिए, तो जब विंटर आ जाती है तब क्या होता है?
During winters, mostly they overwinter. If the cocoons are there, they overwinter. They stay there like that. They don't come out and stay there. So adult butterflies also go into a very lethargic mode. They don't usually come out. Winters में ज़्यादा बाहर नहीं आते. It should be warm temperatures for them. So winters में और rainies में you don't see many of the butterflies.
जी, तो मैं आपके इस आंसर में थोड़ा सा ऐड ये करना चाहूंगा, क्योंकि इस प्रश्न के हिसाब से कि विंटर में अक्सर क्या होता है, अगर जब मौसम चेंज होता है तो हम प्रूनिंग करना शुरू कर देते हैं, जो पुराने प्लांट्स होते हैं उसको उखाड़ के हम फेंकना शुरू कर देते हैं, नए लगाना शुरू कर देते हैं। तो वो एक सीजन है जब आप ऐसा करते हैं, तो आपके घर में जो भी प्लांट लगा हुआ है आप चेक करें कहीं उसके ऊपर एग्स या पुष्पा वगैरह है तो नहीं। अगर हैं तो उनको फेंकने की बजाय आप जब उनको रिप्लेस कर रहे हैं तो उनको संभाल के रख सकते हैं, ताकि एक बार जब वो प्यूपा बन गया तो उसके बाद उसको कुछ खाने पीने की जरूरत नहीं है, उसको आप कहीं फेंके नहीं, अपने पास संभाल के रख लें, तो जब उसका वक्त आएगा तो उसमें से बटरफ्लाई निकल आएगी। तो ये खास तौर पे जब आप विंटर का सीजन ऑन सेट हो रहा है तो आप ये ख्याल रख सकते हैं। उसके बाद हमारे पास लेक्चर है, अब क्वेश्चन है, डू बायोपेस्टिसाइड्स आल्सो पोज ए डेंजर? जी, ये बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट प्रश्न पूछा गया है कि जो बायोपेस्टिसाइड्स आजकल हम बनाते हैं, जिसके ऊपर लगातार हम जोर देते हैं, क्या वो भी बटरफ्लाइज को हार्म करते हैं?
I am not sure about this. I have to find out and get back to you.
जी
Because
जी,
I have learned mostly about pesticides only. Biopesticides, how much will they affect? कहाँ
जी।
तक मुश्किल करता है? That I really have not learned till now. So
जी।
because I don't know, I have no idea to answer this.
मुझे ज्यादा
I'm sorry, Jabun, I don't know this. We'll find out from some organic farmers and then get back to you.
जी, मुझे इजाज़त दें, मैं थोड़ा-सा इसमें ऐड कर देता हूँ। देखिए, जो ऑर्गेनिक पेस्टिसाइड्स होते हैं वो 2 तरीके से काम करते हैं। एक तो जो पत्ते होते हैं हम उनका टेस्ट बदल देते हैं। जैसे मान लीजिए कोई मीठा पत्ता है उसके ऊपर नीम का हम छिड़क देते हैं, नीम का पानी छिड़क देते हैं या हम खट्टी लस्सी छिड़क देते हैं। तो जब राधिका जी ने अपनी प्रेजेंटेशन में बताया कि बटरफ्लाई उस पत्ते पर अंडा देती है जो उसके बाद जब उसका कैटरपिलर बनेगा, उसमें से निकलेगा तो उस पत्ते को खा सके। अगर उसका टेस्ट बदल गया तो बटरफ्लाई वहाँ एग्स नहीं देती है। लेकिन जितने भी बायोपेस्टिसाइड्स हैं वो मैं 0% हार्म नहीं कहूँगा, लेकिन जो केमिकल पेस्टिसाइड्स हैं उनकी तुलना में नेग्लिजिबल हार्म करते हैं। तो आपको प्रेफरेंस जो देनी है वो दूसरे पेस्टिसाइड्स को तो देना ही नहीं है, वो तो आपको करना ही नहीं है। इवन जो ऑर्गेनिक पेस्टिसाइड्स आप यूज करते हैं, आपको पता है जिसके ऊपर बटरफ्लाइज अंडे आपके दे रहे हैं, तो आप उसका छिड़काव भी एक प्रॉपर प्रोपोर्शन में कर सकते हैं। उसके लिए बकायदा गाइडलाइंस हम लोग टाइम टू टाइम जारी करते रहते हैं। हम कहते रहते हैं कि जो ऑर्गेनिक आप पेस्टिसाइड इस्तेमाल करते हो वो भी डायरेक्टली पत्तों पर देख के करना चाहिए कि अगर आपके इन्फेस्टेशन है वहां पे तभी करना चाहिए। अगर इन्फेस्टेशन नहीं है, अगर आपके पत्ते वैसे ही हेल्दी है, रूटीन में ही हेल्दी है, तो आपको नहीं करना चाहिए। और इस बारे में जो हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए इशित बंसल, मैं जरा उनका भी एक विचार आपके सामने रखना चाहता हूँ। एक बार मैंने भी उनसे ये सवाल पूछ लिया था, तो इशित ने मुझे क्या जवाब दिया था, वो जवाब मैं एज इट इज दोहराता हूँ। कहता है जी अगर आपके पास 50 पत्ते हैं, उसमें से 5 पत्ते खा भी लिए इंसेक्ट ने, तो आपने पेस्टिसाइड क्यों छिड़कना है? 5 उसके थे, उसकी जाने दो, आपको तो 45 मिल रहे हैं ना। तो पेस्टिसाइड तब छिड़किए आप उसके ऊपर जब आपका पूरा पौधा आपको लगता है कि डैमेज हो रहा है, आपकी पूरा पौधा, पूरी फसल खत्म हो जाएगी, तब आप बायोपेस्टिसाइड का इस्तेमाल भी आप तब करिए। तो रूटीन में अगर नेचर बनी हुई है कि उन्होंने भी खाना है तो उनको एक एक्सटेंट तक उनको खाने दीजिए, उसके बाद आप करिए। तो मेरे ख्याल मैंने आपके सवाल का काफी हद तक जवाब दे दिया। और टेक्निकली हम इसको और किसी जब भी हमारा ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग पे लेक्चर होगा उसको जरूर हम डिस्कस करेंगे इस बात को। उसके बाद
I usually leave the whole plant. Let the whole plant be eaten by the caterpillars. I don't mind. Because when caterpillars eat, I had complete पूरा खा लिया. But then in another 1 week, you will have new leaves growing very well. Because जब caterpillar खा लेते हैं, तो excreta भी आता है, वो excreta वहीं पे गिर जाता है ना, so that becomes a manure for the plant. So in another 1 week, we see nice growth.
जी ये
वेरी थॉटफुल की तो क्या हो गया अगर 5-6 पत्ते खा भी लिए तो
very thoughtful, very thoughtful. I really appreciate.
ये इशित
पूरा खा लेते हैं। कभी कभी मुझे नया पत्ता नए प्लांट पे डालना पड़ता है ये कैटरपिलर्स को।
जी जी, और ये बात इशित ने अपने
And when you
एक्सपीरियंस
observe the leaves, when the caterpillar eat, nice designs they'll make. It's a natural design to the leaf.
yeah.
जी जी, और किसी तरह से प्लांट की डिजीज को कंट्रोल करने के लिए भी होता है। तो जैसे ये मैंने टॉपिक कहा, हम डेफिनेटली जब किचन गार्डनिंग की बात करेंगे दोबारा, तो ये टॉपिक को दोबारा भी डिस्कस करेंगे। क्योंकि मैं दूसरे पक्ष से सोचूं, जो किचन गार्डनर हैं वो डेफिनेटली वो नहीं चाहते कि उनकी फसल को नुकसान हो, तो इसका दूसरा पक्ष भी है, हम उसको डेफिनेटली डील करेंगे। तो एक पक्ष नहीं छोड़ूंगा इसका मैं, तो दूसरे पक्ष से बात करते हुए हम बात करेंगे। अब अगला प्रश्न हम लेते हैं। उसके बाद एक क्वेश्चन उन्होंने पूछा है कि टेल सम फैक्ट्स अबाउट द बटरफ्लाइज। मैम ने वैसे तो बहुत सारे फैक्ट्स बताए हैं, तो मैम कोई स्पेशल और फैक्ट्स अगर आप ऐड करना चाहें कि बटरफ्लाइज के बारे में कुछ स्पेशल फैक्ट उन्होंने कहा है कि आप बताना चाहें।
Sir, she wants to share actually. She said, "Ma'am, I have a question. And I want to share some facts about."
ओके ओके, बताना चाहते हैं। ओ मैंने गलत पढ़ लिया भाई, मैं सॉरी। अदिति जी, यस, हम आपको इनवाइट करते हैं, प्लीज ऑन करके आप बताइए।
Butterflies can't fly if they're cold. Imagine the house butterfly can't fly. And ma'am, the question is, a butterfly they have their own taste, own voice, like us.
Aditi, would you mind typing on the chat? Can you please type it? Audible. You're such a sweet child, no? The voice is low, so low we couldn't get it. तो आपको सुनाई दिया तो आप बताइए प्लीज।
जी अदिति जी, आप प्लीज उसमें चैट में लिख दीजिए, क्योंकि हमें थोड़ा सा शायद उधर से नेटवर्क या माइक इशू था, हम नहीं सुन पाए। प्लीज टाइप इट इन द चैट बॉक्स सो दैट आई विल बी रीडिंग इट फॉर एवरीबॉडी। सो मुझे मोबाइल पे इतने ही दिख रहे थे क्वेश्चंस। अगर किसी और का प्रश्न मैंने छोड़ दिया हो तो अगर मैम पद्मिनी आप देख पा रहे हो कोई और प्रश्न है, या डॉक्टर निशा आप प्लीज बताएं।
this is an observation. We have lots of curry plants growing in almost all the houses of the South Indian. Usually we have it in the garden at the backyard, wherein we don't even take much pain of allowing it to grow. It grows by itself. But lots of curds are being, like we pour a lot of, in fact, sour curd. We pour to the curry leaf plant so that it grows well. That's what is being told. So anything that is that we throw it to that and as a manure or something like that. I don't know. As I was listening to Dr. Bansal, it just struck me like neem. When you spray neem or water or something, it changes the taste or something like that, the leaf taste. But I don't know. This is like a practice being followed now. Radhika, you must be able to highlight.
Ma'am, these all add as a protein part to the plant. So even I have gone through some of the homemakers who will do all these leftover milk. Vessel, when we change the milk vessel, that little part we add some water and pour it. Buttermilk also. But does buttermilk drink water? Very rarely, but most of the water it takes from the nectar it absorbs. And the male butterflies will sit on the ripened or dead body or a decomposing fruit and absorb the nutrients. Males do that because they need so much of ions. So males sit in soil place. It's called as mud puddling. I don't have mud puddling pictures because I hardly see mud puddling. But on the net you will see many butterflies sitting in a muddy area and absorbing nutrients from it. So initially I used to think that butterfly is supposed to be sitting on flowers only. Why is it sitting here? Then slowly I got it. So it sits on the mud puddling. Right? It's reproductive uses.
And
Yes.
most probably, mud puddling is done by the male butterflies only because they are taking sodium. It is required by them for their reproduction part also. So there are such kind of facts are available on the various groups. एंड मेरे से किसी ने एक प्रश्न पूछा है प्रिया जी ने कि एक कैसे हमें बताएं कि कौन सी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इसके लिए काम कर रही है. तो मैंने चैट बॉक्स में 2 लिंक्स भी दिए हैं. हमारा एक ग्रुप है नेचुरल बायोडाइवर्सिटी जिसमें हम ये सारे फैक्ट्स वहाँ देते रहते हैं और हम सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स को इनवाइट करते हैं कि उनके पास अगर ऐसा कोई फोटोग्राफ है, ऐसा कोई डॉक्यूमेंट है, वो कुछ कंट्रीब्यूट करना चाहते हैं, वो हमसे संपर्क कर सकते हैं और हम आपकी बात को जगह जगह पहुंचाने का काम करते हैं. तो ये जो बटरफ्लाइज हैं, जो हमारा आज का प्रोग्राम भी है, ये वहाँ भी हम लोग लाइव प्रेषित करेंगे. अच्छा, सोशल सब्सटेंस में तो लाइव है और जो बाकी ग्रुप्स है उसमें भी इसकी पोस्टिंग कर दी जाएगी. और आप इसी तरह आप अपना कोई प्रोग्राम आप हमें कहना चाहते हैं कि हम कोई कुछ देर के लिए बोलना चाहते हैं, 5 मिनट के लिए, 10 मिनट के लिए अपनी बात रखना चाहते हैं, चाहे वो किचन गार्डनिंग हो या वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट से जुड़ा कोई मुद्दा हो, तो आप डेफिनेटली हम लोगों से संपर्क कर सकते हैं, जिसके लिंक्स बकायदा हम लोगों ने चैट बॉक्स में दे दिए हैं. आप एक बार चेक कर लीजिएगा.
And there are a couple of more questions. एक है, does butterfly have their own voice and does butterfly drink water? ये 2 और questions हैं.
Butterflies can't make any sound because their body parts are not that. They don't make much sound. But drinking water, as we told, it is only during a specific time when they find mud puddling. They sit and absorb nutrients from there. It is said that even for a sweat shirt, the shirt is wet, it will sit there and then start absorbing ions. So they won't leave the collar and all that because we think that they are loving us, but actually they are absorbing nutrients from the collars, socks and all.
जी. और एक करेक्शन शीत ने मेरे उसमें की है, मेल नहीं, फीमेल बटरफ्लाइज टू ले एग्स दे डू इट, सो दैट आल्सो इज गिवन इन द चैट बॉक्स. सो इशित इज वन ऑफ द वॉलंटियर विद अस. वो बेटा है मेरा वो, बट ही कीप्स ऑन डूइंग दिस काइंड ऑफ एक्टिविटीज. सो जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं, आप ये देखें कि वो अभी से उसने शुरू कर दिया ये काम, और उसकी जो साइंस है, बैकग्राउंड है, हम लोग कोशिश करते हैं कि वो साथ मिलके ये और भी एजुकेशन के प्रोग्राम कर सकें. तो हम उन पार्टिसिपेंट जो अभी स्कूल लेवल पे भी हैं, तो उनको भी हम इनवाइट करते हैं कि वो किसी भी तरीके से जुड़ सकते हैं और आगे ये बात हमारे तक पहुंचा सकते हैं.
We will encourage the students to write an article about the butterflies and ask request their managements to start butterfly garden in their schools. As they started going now, they can propose Because it is the least money involvement, management will also agree, I'm sure.
जी, तो इसी के साथ मैम हम लोग ऐसा करते हैं कि हम फेसबुक लाइव एक बार बंद करेंगे अभी, वो हम प्रोग्राम एक बार क्लोज कर लेते हैं, फिर भी हम बने रहेंगे ताकि अगर कोई और क्वेरीज हैं तो हम धीरे धीरे करके उनको पूरा